a continuation of the previous video on average, you get what you deserve in life. You're where you deserve to be. All right? I wanted to continue with this topic just because I feel like I haven't really done it due justice. And so I want to continue where we left off because I don't feel like I finished it properly. But last time I was talking about the reference with, Overwatch or any ranked game, and where you basically your ranking is exactly where it's supposed to be on average based on what your actual skill level is, regardless of your shitty teammates, regardless of whatever. And it's the same exactly thing for life. Regardless of whatever external circumstances happen to you, you are exactly where you deserve to be on average. Something good might happen to you, something bad might happen to you, but you will always return to your baseline based on what your mindset is, based on your standards, based on your work ethic, etc. And so I think it's a good perspective to have, to keep in mind, because it's something that you can control. And if you're not where you want to be in life, it's completely up to you. You are the creator of your own destiny. Right? So where did I want to go with this? I wanted to talk about what I think is the most important aspect to getting to the next level. Let's say you're hard stuck on average, living an average life, or below average life, depending on where you're at. Maybe, you're overweight, you want to lose weight. You are exactly where you deserve to be. You're overweight, it's not your shitty metabolism. It's not because you're too old. It's not because you have obese genetics, whatever the hell that means. It's because you're eating too many calories and you're not working out. One of those two things. And that's the bottom line of it. You can blame your genetics all you want, but it gets you nowhere. You're just going to be staying stuck exactly where you are. And so at the end of the day, you're exactly where you deserve to be in anything in life, any situation you want to think about. What's going on, family flying? Welcome. Welcome. Where am I going? I am going back home now from clients. I just finished training clients today, and we're heading on our way home. What's going on? Welcome, Jason, by the way. You have to sleep? Well, go get some rest, man. Don't let me keep you from your sleep, man. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, if you are not happy with where you're at, just understand that is where you deserve to be. So how do you get to deserve the things that you want in life? That's the question that we need to be asking ourselves. Why are you watching with driving? I've been driving. I'm a personal trainer, and I go to people's houses to train them. And so I have been driving. I've driven so many hundreds of thousands of kilometers that at this point I'm just used to it. I haven't gotten into a single accident, knock on wood. So, I'm good. I know where my limits are when it comes to driving. I can watch this and look at the road at the same time. I can see it in my peripheral vision. You're not supposed to do that, but whatever. What car do you have and want? I have a Chevrolet Sonic. It gets me from point A to point B at the end of the day. My dream car would be a Lamborghini. And my mid-tier car would be like a nice Audi. I wouldn't mind like a nice Audi. It would be a nice car to drive. Right now, this is what I like to call a functional car. It gets me from point A to point B, and that's all. That's the only purpose of it. I'm 30. I'm an old man. Paramjeet, what's going on? Welcome. Bicep flex. Nice, man. Good to hear. Good to hear. But yeah, basically, the question that we need to ask ourselves is, okay, I'm not happy with where I'm at. How do I become the kind of person that deserves to be at the next level? What kind of a person do I need to be? So this is an internal state. This is an identity shift. It's not just about what actions you take, but it's about what kind of a person you need to be in order to rank up to the next level in life. I guarantee you, anyone who complains that they're doing all of the right things and they're still stuck in life, I guarantee you, if you really analyzed it, there's always one or two things that you're not doing consistently, and those one or two things are literally the reason why you're not successful in that area. For example, for me, the thing I've always could not do is make money online. That's kind of like one of the goals I have for years, to be honest, is I want to make money online so that I can travel the world and work anywhere in the world with a laptop and a cell phone and an internet connection. And I work non-stop, constantly. Like, I barely take any breaks. Ask any of my friends, I'm probably one of the most disciplined, consistent people in my friend group by far. And yet I'm still not where I want to be when it comes to the online income. But when I analyze it, it made a lot of sense. It's like, yeah, you're working hard, but at the end of the day, you're not posting content. And like any online business that I've ever heard of, you need to have basically an online presence in order for it to work. You can't really do marketing, because the problem with like Facebook ads, for example, is people don't know who the hell you are. You're not going to convert. So you need to build an audience. And it doesn't matter how hard I work, I will never get to where I want to be if I'm not doing those videos. So for me, my one thing that I wasn't doing was consistently posting content every single day. And the second I realized that, actually, it wasn't the second I realized that, but when I realized that, eventually I was like, okay, I need to start posting. But usually, if you analyze it in your life, there's always something that you're not doing. I don't care how hard you're working, I don't care how many things you are doing right, it's the one thing that you're not doing that is the one thing that is stopping you from getting where you want to get to. It's always that. That's always the case. Guess your age? I have no idea, man. Your name is Nabil, so I'm assuming you're a bit older, because I feel like Nabil is a bit of an older generation name. So I would guess 40s. Fire on fire? I don't know what that means. My favorite song is, I don't know. Who thinks about that? You guys have a favorite? Do you have a favorite song that you know? Like, this is my favorite song. Like, I've never even thought about that, man. Not even gonna lie. I have no idea what my favorite song is. Actually, you know what? My favorite song that I had for a bit was, it was something that nobody's ever heard of. Actually, what's it called again? I completely forgot. I forgot it. It's escaping me. Yeah, I can't remember, man. You're 8. You're 8 years old and your name is Nabil? That's crazy, man. Well, welcome to the stream. That's crazy. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying this stream so far. Anyways, point is that I think the mindset of you are where you deserve to be is super powerful, because a lot of people like to make excuses, blame external circumstances, feel like a victim. myself included, man. Honestly, sometimes it's hard to be like, bro, life just sucks, man. Like, I'm doing all these things, like nothing's working. It's very easy to be like, man, I'm just hard stuck. But you're exactly where you deserve to be, and the good thing about that is you can do something about it. You're not a victim of your circumstance. Don't get bitter, get better. You know what I'm saying? I had a client that I trained today. He told me a saying that, like, don't get bitter, get better. I love that. I think that's a good line. I heard that somewhere else before too. But it's true, man. And I'll be the first to admit that I get bitter a lot. It's very easy for me to get bitter and be like, life just sucks. But it doesn't help you, man. It doesn't help you. And it's just like, I need to get better. Like, for example, I'm posting these videos every single day, not really growing the audience that I want. I could say that my life sucks, or I could be like, you know what? My videos suck. I'm not good at making videos. I need to get better. And that puts the power back in your hands, that you can control your circumstances in life. One caveat, side note to this, is what I realized, what I think is the most important trait, and I'll probably do a separate video on this topic, but I realized the most important trait, it's not discipline, it's not self-control, it's consistency. Most people in life just suck at being consistent, myself included, right? If I go to the gym on any particular day, I will not see the same people in that gym as I did the previous day. So, like, usually you have about a handful of people, maybe 5 people, 6 people that I see every single day at the gym. The majority of people at the gym, I see them for like a week and then I don't see them again, ever. It's almost like people just rotating around because nobody can stick to it, man. It's like they do it for 2 months, then they stop for 6 months because work got busy or life got hectic, and then they start again for another 6 weeks and then they stop again. And it's like, bro, no wonder most people at the gym look like they don't go to the gym. And that's the reason why. It's because they don't go consistently. And you could be like, oh man, I've been going to the gym for 3 years, bro. Nothing ever changes. It's like, yeah. Did you go to the gym 3 years back to back, or did you go to the gym 3 years taking a week off there, a month off here, 3 weeks off there? Because if you're doing that, then you could go to the gym for 100 years. You're not going to look any different because you keep starting and stopping and starting and stopping. And that's when I realized the people that, like, in the gym, especially the guys like that look like this, right? I'm not even like, they're guys that are more jacked than me. The difference between them and the guys that look pudgy, skinny fat, and go to the gym is that we go consistently. I can't remember the last time I missed a week. I'll be honest, sometimes I'll miss a workout, but when I miss a workout, it doesn't turn into a week and then turn into a month. I miss that workout, I'll train again, right? Or if I really have like a crazy hectic week, I might train twice a week instead of, 5 times a week or 4 times a week or whatever, right? But I never miss a week. That's the thing. I never miss a week. I'm always consistent in the long-term frequency, right? I've never gone 2 weeks of that without training, like, ever since I started. I have an iPhone 17. How's the new iPhone 17 Pro Max? Yo, what's going on, Derpy Boy? Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Zero? Welcome to the stream. Do you know Stray Kids? I have no idea what that is. Have you heard of MetaQuest 3? No, I have not. I have not heard of MetaQuest 3. But yeah, essentially, the difference between guys that are jacked and guys that go to the gym for years and never look any different is because is consistency. It's the same with this stuff, man. It's the same with everything else. That's my biggest problem. Like, I'll be the first to tell you guys, man, I'm 30 years old, and nothing I've ever done has ever worked out in the long run, except for being a personal trainer. I've tried so many different things. I've tried Amazon drop shipping. I've tried selling ebooks. I've tried content. I've tried different types of content creation. Nothing's ever worked. The reason why is because I've never been consistent. I never stuck. That's why with the fitness coaching, I'm dedicating myself. I'm committing to doing this no matter what. Like, I will be successful or I will die trying. There is no other option anymore. So I've been posting every day for over 6 months now. I started off doing this Road to 8% Body Fat series. That was kind of a different style of content than what I'm doing now. But essentially, I started posting again in, I want to say May. Yeah, May. The 1st of May. I haven't missed a single day of posting from the 1st of May to today. What are we in? We're in November. So like over 6 months, I'm pretty sure. And like, I've already had a phase where I'm like, bro, do I really want to do this? Is this going to work? Like, I can see now the old me would have quit probably 2 or 3 times by now. And I can see now that I'm actually sticking to it, I can see now why I haven't been successful. It's because I never stuck to anything. That's what the key to success in any area of life is. You have to just stick to it. But the other caveat to that is, bro, these roads are killing me, man. The other caveat of that is, you can't just be consistent with the wrong thing. You have to consistently do the right thing. If you're not getting results, then you need to figure out what the right thing is to do, because you're not doing it. And so part of that consistency is consistently trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. Then when you figure out what the right thing to do is, you consistently do that right thing. And that's what it comes down to. Bro, I can't read the chat, man. You guys are killing me with the chat. Yeah, I can't read the chat. I'm sorry. It's too small and I can't read it while I'm driving. If you say like a one-liner, I might be able to read it, but the paragraph, I can't read the paragraphs, man. I just can't. But yeah, at the end of the day, you have to figure out what the right thing is to do. This is how you're successful, right? This is what you do. You figure out what you want in life, and you do that by using a Japanese concept called Ikigai, which is basically what am I good at? What does the world want? What do I love doing? And your purpose in life is the intersection between those 3 questions. If you can figure out the answer to all those 3 questions and figure out what serves all those 3 things, you'll figure out what you need to do. It's not good enough to do what your people that say follow your passion, it's complete garbage. Don't follow your passion, because usually the things you're passionate about are not the things that people want, and therefore it will never work. And you don't want to do things that people just want, that you're not interested in either, because then you just hate your life and you burn out, and you're never able to be consistent enough to do the thing. You need to do something that is interesting enough that it's like worth the effort. It doesn't mean you have to be excited every day. I'm not excited every day to do these videos, but I post every single damn day. Welcome back. Welcome back, Zozio. Welcome, man. How's it going? I post these videos every day. I'm not excited to make these videos. In fact, I don't know what it is about the TikToks and the Instagram shorts and stuff like that. There's something about setting up the shot, recording. I have to read the script. I don't enjoy it at all, man. It's miserable. But the overall objective of what I'm trying to do is interesting enough for me that it's worth it. So it's not, following your passion doesn't mean doing what you love. Following your passion means what is interesting to me overall, what seems like exciting, that okay, like I can see myself suffering for this thing, and then you suffer every day for that objective. So the passion is in the long term, but the day-to-day might not be enjoyable, and that's okay. Because I think that's a lesson that took me forever to learn myself, is that I always thought that if I hated doing something, that I shouldn't do it, because like it must not be my passion. So I would always bounce around from thing to thing and never stick to anything because I didn't enjoy what I was doing. You don't actually need to enjoy what you're doing. That's completely false. It's a misconception. You need to find something that is worth you struggling in the long term for. Something that makes it make sense to you. That is the point, right? So that means it doesn't need to be enjoyable every day. In fact, it doesn't ever need to be enjoyable at all. Most things, I think, in life are not enjoyable until you're successful at them. So you just have to suck it up until you start getting successful. Like these videos, I hate making them every day, right? I'm sure as soon as I start getting like 1 million views, 10 million views, I'll probably not mind doing them as much, right? So that's kind of the key. Stray Kids is a global band. Okay, that's cool. Do I know anything about the Arabic language? يعني بتكلم عربي شوية. مش كتير بس فاهم، يعني فاهم عربي وبتكلم عربي يعني. I speak Arabic a little bit. Just a little bit here and there, you know? Just for fun. Anyways. So that's basically I can't read Arabic though. I can only speak it. I can't read or write it. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, these are the lessons that I've learned so far in my journey of life. You want to figure out what's on the intersect of what seems interesting enough for you to suffer for every day. Expect to suffer. Don't expect to enjoy it. Expect it to be miserable. And if you enjoy it, that's a bonus, right? If you enjoy it, that's a bonus. But if you go in there expecting to enjoy it, then when it sucks, you're just gonna quit. Whereas if you expect it to suck and it sucks, it's fine. It's just another day in the office, right? Then when it's actually good, it's like it's like, holy shit, I'm actually enjoying this today. Wow, that's nice. Back to work. The Arabic language is very good. I didn't respect it. I didn't expect it to be this good. Did you grow up speaking Arabic or did you learn it? But yeah, let me know if what I am saying makes sense to you guys so far. Yeah, consistency is really the key, man. It's really about consistency at the end of the day. You just gotta be consistent. I'm trying to figure out like these videos, because the videos are not at the quality I need them to be at, but the time management of making these videos is hard to do. So I need to figure that out as well. For the videos, like I might have to even just post once a week instead of every day to get the quality where it needs to be to go viral. I'm not really sure. Can you pronounce the words I'm going to write in Arabic while you try to pronounce them? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to say or ask me. But yeah, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed already, I talk about mindset, psychology, weight loss, fitness, anything to do with becoming the ultimate version of yourself. That's another thing I don't understand is people who just want to live their life comfortable and enjoy their life. Like for me personally, the life that I enjoy the most is a life where I am becoming the ultimate version of myself and building my empire. I say this story often, but I used to be a video game addict. I used to play video games all the time. And then I just started seeing like, wait a minute, what if I just treated life like a video game and I just leveled up my stats? And now, essentially, I'm addicted to real life. So when people ask me like, what do you do for fun? I'm like, this is fun. I'm live streaming right now to an audience. I'm growing my personal brand. I'm monetizing, like, you know, I'm training clients. I'm making money. I'm going to the gym. I'm leveling up my strength. I got a new program recently for mobility, seeing how that goes. I'm learning new exercises to increase my flexibility, level up the flexibility stat. I'm gonna learn calisthenics, how to like do a, I already can do a handstand, but I wanna start practicing the one-armed handstand. Leveling up in life. That's what's fun to me. I don't want to go to an Airbnb. I don't want to go to a cottage on the weekends. I don't want to party. I don't want to play video games. I don't want to binge watch Netflix. Bro, have you seen that show? No, I haven't seen that show. I don't want to watch movies. Like, these things are so mundane to me, so boring. It's like, what is the point? You finish watching the movie, and then what do you get out of it? Right? This is coming from someone who I used to live like that, and I was miserable. Now, I'm just leveling up my life. Every day, I wake up, I level up my life, I go to sleep. I wake up, I level up in real life, I go to sleep. That's exciting to me. That's fun. That's what's fun to me, man. None of this other stuff, man. Just become the ultimate version of yourself. Build your empire. That's the only kind of fun that you need to be having, in my opinion. And just watch how cool life gets. Because you're going to outwork everybody. Because most people don't have that mindset. So if you get that mindset, naturally you're just going to be better than everybody else. Because you work harder than them. I have a better physique than probably 99% of people on Earth. Simply because I go to the gym consistently. I make time for it. I have above average income simply because I'm not afraid of working hard and going overtime and taking on more than I think I can handle, you know? And so, look, man, at the end of the day, you get one life to live. My personal take on life, the most enjoyable way to live life is to treat it like a video game and play that sucker every day. Just never log out. Just keep leveling up. Keep leveling up. That's the name of the game, man. Okay, yeah, we could do that, but yeah, my Arabic isn't so good. My Arabic is not so good. I just realized there's police beside me right here on my side while I'm talking to the live stream. That's not good. Let me lock in here for a second with both hands on the steering wheel so we don't get in trouble. Yeah, okay, sounds good. But yeah, that was basically the message of the day. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm still not home yet, so we still got a bit more time. But if you guys have any questions about personal development or fitness, I know quite a bit about these topics. I do a lot of research. Let me just get out of this lane. Oh shoot, I need gas. I forgot to get gas, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to get gas at some point. But probably gonna have to wrap this up because we're almost home now. Boy is yeah, Welid, no? Welid is boy. Anyways, guys, I gotta head out. I'm about to get home. We got some work to do. I need to make some new videos coming up soon. I'm gonna do like a new skip format, so that'll be exciting. If you guys stay tuned, you'll probably see a video up tonight on this channel, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Peace out, everybody. See you next time.